everybody, welcome to today's practice. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to lighten this video up. I'm in a different location today. I'm back in Manchester. Over the next few weeks, if you are Manchester based and you'd like any classes, let me know. I'd love to get back to practicing human people again. Today's practice, you won't need too much space. We're going to look at our breathing. Recently, I have to say I've been feeling very ungrounded, and one of the best ways to bring ourselves back down to earth, allowing ourselves to feel level again, is through our breath. Something I know I certainly have forgotten to do before. I know when I practice sometimes and the poses are challenging, I just hold my breath. I forget to actually breathe, and allowing the breath to facilitate your flow actually makes poses easier. It gives the body time to relax. It gives the body time to arrive in the moment. So it's super important. So take a comfortable seat. Feel free to sit on a cushion or a block. We'll be sat down for a little while. If you prefer to come into this onto your knees and sit in this meditation pose, this is also okay. But feel into what your body needs right now. And come into this space. So just take a deep breath in through the nose. Ground down through your sit bones, close down the eyes, draw the shoulders away from the ears, and grow tall through the crown of your head. Inhale to breathe deep in through the nose. Deep belly breath, noticing the belly expand. And as you exhale, open the mouth and let it go. Inhale, deep belly breath, expanding the chest, expanding the belly. Allow the breath to reach down into your sit bones. Open your mouth and exhale, let it all go. All the worries, all the stress, let everything go. Last one, deep inhale, biggest breath you've ever taken. In through the nose, into the belly. Open the mouth, and if you want to make a sound, feel free, let it all go, let the emotion go. Now let's return to a natural rhythm of breath, focusing the breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Inhale deep, exhale, release, allow the body to relax into the earth. Engage your lower abdomen slightly to give your upper body some stability. And grow tall through the crown of the head. With every inhale, draw the shoulders away from the ears and grow tall. Notice the length of your spine elongating into the floor. Notice the connection between the earth as you breathe in and out through your nose. If you want to use counting as a method to control your breath, feel free to do so. But ensure that exhale is longer than the inhale, and this will help calm any mental fluctuations, any worries, and it will allow yourself to arrive in the present moment. Let's do a couple of rounds together. Inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale at your own pace. If you can stick to this rhythm of 4 and 6, continue. If you would like to challenge yourself, move up to 6 for the inhale and 8 or 10 for the exhale. In, release. Maintaining this rhythm that you've got going now, I invite you to turn the chin or the neck, the gaze over the right shoulder, taking the gaze as far back as you can on the inhale, and exhale to come back to center. Keeping the same rhythm if you're on the 4 count. Inhale for 4 to take the gaze over the left shoulder. And exhale for 6, drawing the chin back to the center. Inhale to take the gaze up, drop the neck backwards. Exhale to come back to center. Inhale to draw the chin to the chest. Exhale to come back to center. I invite you here to tune into your own rhythm of breath and move with the breath, aligning every inhale with a movement and every exhale with one movement. Tune into you. Inhale and exhaling always to come back to center. Inhale to take one movement. Exhale to bring back to center. Do these movements at your own pace. Align it with your own rhythm of breath. Challenge yourself to elongate the exhale and this will help further calm the body and calm the mind. Deep inhales and exhales through the nose. I'd like this to be your last round, and if you finish before I make it back to center, just continue to breathe. Deep inhales and exhales through the nose, counting if it's something that serves you well, and not counting if it doesn't. Don't forget, yoga is your practice. Use the things that help and omit the things that don't, much like in life. Surround yourself with things that serve you well and discard the things that don't. As we arrive back to center, feel free to flutter your eyelids open just to watch the next demonstration. We're going to continue with the rhythm of breath we've established, but take it to the next step. I'll introduce Ujjayi breath, known as the Yogic breath. It is continuing to breathe in and out through the nose, however with a slight constriction at the back of the throat. To engage in Ujjayi breath, bring one hand in front of the face and imagine it's a pane of glass. As you breathe deep in through the nose, on your exhale, imagine you're fogging up the pane of glass, like so. You should notice the sound with every exhale, and if you feel a constriction at the back of your throat, this means you're doing it correctly. Now, keeping this same constriction and this same sound, I would like you to try and do this, but rather than breathing through the mouth, do it through breathing through the nose. So, you may find it difficult to hear me with the mouth closed now. However, it should still sound like an ocean sound, the crash of the waves at the back of your throat. And you should envision you trying to still fog up this pane of glass, but with your mouth closed. Do this a few times just to get used to this rhythm of yogic breath. It may take your breath away initially until you get used to the practice. This ocean sound should be made on the inhale and on the exhale. So every breath, every inhale, notice the constriction at the back of your throat and notice the sound. With every exhale, notice the same constriction and notice the sound. Let's sit with our breath, our yogic breath, for a few moments. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Now maintaining this yogic breath, this ocean sound, these constrictions at the back of the throat. Let's move back to turning the head and aligning the breath with every movement. So inhale with your Ujjayi breath as you turn your neck, your gaze over to the right hand side. Exhale with the yogic breath back to center. Inhale, take the gaze over, notice the constriction at the back of the throat. Exhale to come back to center. Inhale to take the gaze backwards. Exhale to come back to center. Inhale, Ujjayi breath, take your gaze, your chin to your chest. Inhale to come back to center. Continue these movements at your own pace. And notice if the movement feels any different with this new constriction at the back of the throat. It may take some time to get used to, or it may come very naturally to you. I've always found Ujjayi breath is one of the hardest things to maintain in the practice. Yet it is this breath that allows you to float. It calms the whole body, the whole nervous system. Notice if the Ujjayi breath is difficult in certain ways. You might hear the constriction more when you draw your chin down to your chest. Make this your last round and join me back in a centre space, continuing to breathe the Ujjayi breath growing tall through the crown of your head. Exhaling to relax the whole body. Connecting the sit bones to the earth. Notice the sense of grounding as you engage the lower abdomen to create stability in your upper body. I invite you to sit with your Ujjayi breath for 5 minutes or so if you have the time. Leave the music playing. You just sit in meditation, practicing your Ujjayi breath, practicing the ocean sound, noticing the constriction at the back of the throat. I invite you to focus on your breath alone. Notice without judgment anything that comes up. Notice how you feel. This breath is something that will take your practice to the next level. And I invite you to warm up with this breath before going into any practice and maintaining this breath throughout. It may feel difficult at first. However, if you notice your mind wandering through your pose, or you notice you're holding your breath, think Ujjayi, Ujjayi, and come back to this ocean breath. And this yogic breath will calm the mental fluctuations. It will help you float into a new Zen. Namaste.